Hey guys, check this out. Today we're gonna be reviewing the CVLife WolfCovert multi-reticle green dot sight. This is a very affordable red dot, and it has a bunch of really cool features that are in all the other red dots that are the price range are really way higher than this one. Let's check this red dot out and let's see what's in the box. So this is what comes in the box. You're gonna have your instructions. You're gonna have your microfiber towel. Here is the dot, and it comes with a cover. You have not one but two 1632 batteries. You have a Glock MOS adapter, and also you get a Picatinny rail mount adapter. You will get a ton of screws. Like, I probably never got an optic before with this many screws. They really thought about these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different sizes of screws in there. And you will get your tools for it. Now overall, the red dot look very well made, the construction wise. This is a top mount battery, so let's put that on and see what the actual reticle look like. And to start this dot, all you have to do is press up or down button and it will start. Alright guys, so this optic is a multi-reticle system, so you can pick from a 2 MOA dot, or you can change it by just pressing the plus or up sign for 3 seconds, and you can change it to a 40 MOA circle, or you can change it to a 40 MOA circle with a 2 MOA dot in the center. And you can choose between any of these 3 settings. Now they claim that this is an IPX7 waterproof, so of course I'm gonna dunk it in water. Here's the dot already on, as you can see. And here is my Miles 24 holiday party glass. Yes sir. I was in the military, as some of you already know. Cool glass, but what I wanted to show you is not the glass, but the optic. And down she goes. And we're gonna put our timer, of course. Let's see, timer is on. I'm gonna leave it there, I don't know, probably 30 minutes. I'll be back and we'll see what happened. Alright, so it's been 25 minutes, let's see what we got. Yeah, she's still alive. Let's blow the water out. See if she's still good. So there she is. Good as new, super clear. Even not in the brightest settings, you can still see on the greenery like these, you can still see the red dot very clear. Very clear window. I mean, I like it so far. This is really nice. And you have 10 different brightness settings. One of the brightness settings is gonna be for night vision, and the other 9 is gonna be for daylight. Let's see if we can get him here. So that is the brightest that you can get the dot, and if we just go down from there, no, you can no longer see it no more, but that was it. Alright guys, as you guys can see, this thing survived the water test. It was only about 30 minutes, but the optic's still super clear. This doesn't look to me like an affordable optic, to be honest with you. The fact that it has a multi-reticle system and green, yeah, we're gonna go ahead, put it on my Canik, sight it in, test it, and I will go over some of the features that this thing has and specs. Okay guys, so we have the dot mounted and I think it looks pretty good. I'm gonna show you some up close so you can actually see what this thing look like. But as always, let's make sure that this gun is safe. So empty magazine, no rounds on my chamber. This gun is as safe as it can be. So some of the cool features that this thing has. This red dot is a RMR footprint, so it'll be compatible with all RMR's footprints. It will come with a Glock MOS and a Picatinny rail mount, so you can use any of those options. It is a top mounted battery, which you use a 1632 battery. Now these can be last as long as 500 hours using at the highest level settings, or with some of the other lower settings, this thing can last you up to 50,000 hours. Amazing. One of the coolest thing is the shake awake technology. Because of that, is how they get so much battery life out of these. On this one, this is the motion activation. It is go to sleep mode after 4 minutes. So in 4 minutes of this gun being standing by without moving it, it will go to sleep, and then all you have to do to turn it back on is just to pick it up, and as soon as you pick it up, it will come on. It has 10 different light settings, 10 different illumination settings, that's the word, and 9 of them is gonna be for daylight and 1 of them is gonna be for night vision compatible. It has a 1500G shockproof. It has a, as mentioned before, IPX7 waterproof, multi-reticle system, so you can choose between all those 3 different reticles that you like, the 40 MOA circle, 2 MOA dot, or both of them together. This has about 45, you have a range of 45 clicks for your adjustability, and this is for 1 MOA per click. So 1 click equal 1 inch every 100 yards. So far, I love this dot. It looked really good, especially for what you're gonna pay for it. But let's take it back to the yard and let's take some shots. I'm thinking maybe 5, 10, 15, or maybe 5, 10, and 20 yards, and show you what kind of accuracy you can get out of this. And then at the end, I will show you my thoughts, what I think about it, and we'll go from there. But so far, this thing is looking good. So let's go get some shots. Alright guys, so this might not be optimal because, like I say, it's sprinkling, it's raining, it's been all day like this. I thought I was gonna have a better day, better sunlight, but this is what we got. I cannot predict the weather. We're gonna do 5 yards, 10 yards, and 15 yards. Targets are already there. And then I'm gonna show you, I'm just gonna take 5 shots per each, so you have a grouping, and then that way you can make your own assumption for these red dot, on this red dot. So let's go for 5 yards. So here's for 5 yards. I should definitely take my time. That was a bit quick, but that's still pretty good. We're gonna move to 10 yards. Actually, let's do the bottom one for 10 yards. Let's do this one for 10 yards and leave this one for 15. There you go, 5 yards. So here's 10 yards. This is taking a little bit more time. Still not really taking my time, but you know what I mean. That's pretty good. I can deal with that. Now let's move up to 15 yards on the middle and let's see what we got. Okay, so here's 15, and I'm gonna tell you exactly why it looks so spread. The first two shots, I'm aiming center, and you gotta remember that dots are not universal, so based on your yardage, the thing might be up or down. So on this one, I adjusted. I was shooting here to get here. On this one, I didn't adjust anything. I was just aiming at that because I was 0 at 10. That's where I zero. I shoot 0 at 15 instead. And then at 15, I start shooting here. I got 2 up top, then I adjust it, and I got this shot, and then I got this shot and this shot. So I should have adjusted, but I didn't. But they're still pretty good on my own opinion. So I'm gonna go take 5 more shots to 15 yards. And this time I'm gonna adjust it to see if I can hit the bullseye, which I have to shoot like bottom here in order to make this happen. So let's see. I got a few more there, still hitting a few in the bottom. It's 15 yards, not too crazy, not too bad. They are still in the 9, which is pretty good. Yeah, now let's go have some fun with this thing. Let's go see quick acquisition and see what we can do. Do it again. $113. $111. $86. Alright guys, so this thing performed super well. I mean, shots one on top of each other. Very good sight for especially being a budget red dot. I don't think that you can get anything better, especially with all these features for what you're gonna pay for. If I were to say one thing that I would change personally on it, and the reason why I would not be 100% sure if I will keep these on my gun or not, it will be that you cannot co-witness, at least on my Canik you cannot, the iron sights, because the plate is so thick on the back that it almost covers, it doesn't cover it 100%, but it almost covers your iron sights. So it's very, very hard to co-witness your iron sights, which for some people it doesn't really matter, especially nowadays with these things lasting 50,000 hours and being almost impossible to kill. Why would you even care about your iron sight? But me, I still care. The other thing is gonna be the glass. You've seen a lot of people racking their guns like, the only problem that you do with that, I don't think you will break it by doing that, but the glass comes out enough where, yes, you can do it with your glove, it'll be no problem. You might get your glass dirty or whatnot. But if you decide to do that with anything else, like some of the other videos that you have seen where people just go into a wall and rack it like that, I'm sure you will break the glass. So beware of that. However, that's it for today. I hope you like the Dot, and if you like the video, don't forget to leave me a comment on it. I'll see you in the next one.